So for 2022, my goals were to build a YouTube channel, conquer that giant, which I'm doing, and start a podcast. Basically, I was doing all the things that were left over. If you're an Elise's e-commerce elevator, I talk about the 6th floor is like growing and expanding. And it's all like what I consider to be like the fun stuff. So that's like the extra things you don't necessarily do at the beginning. YouTube, podcasting, wholesale, all of those things. That's where I was focused this past year, the year that we're currently in 2022. And I got all those things done. They're all in process. Set up wholesale, set up podcasting, YouTubing. TikTok was a brand new thing for me. So I did all those things, but those were all Elise things. They required that I trusted in myself enough to think that I could do it. And that confidence isn't necessarily 100%, right? So I have enough confidence in myself to go, okay, I can probably do this. Let's figure it out. And then I figure it out. And I did all those things in 2022. But what I'm seeing for 2023, I don't know if you are a Christian or what you are. It doesn't really matter. So whatever word makes you feel happy, put that word here. I feel like God, the universe, whatever, is telling me that for 2023, the thing that I need to focus on is other people. And that is not a skill of mine. Maybe you're with me. Maybe the thing that you need to focus on in 2023 is something that is not a skill of yours. And you're going to have to trust other people to help you figure out how to do it. And for me, that is really hard. And so I wanted to encourage you that we are coming to the end of 2022. It's December 2nd. This year's almost over. And I want to know, did you get done what you wanted to get done in 2022? What were your goals? What were your dreams, your hopes, your desires? I'd love it if you would share with us. What was it that you wanted to accomplish in 2022? Did you do it? Did it require faith, confidence in just yourself or others? That's what I'd love to know. And then do you know what your focus is for 2023? And is that going to require just faith and confidence in yourself, or is it going to require faith and confidence in others? Because once you figure those things out, it makes it a lot easier to stay on your path. Does that make sense? So I knew last year was all about figuring out YouTube and podcasting. So almost every waking moment, I was either dealing with my staff, helping my clients, or working on YouTube or podcasting. That was it. That was my focus. Anything outside of that didn't have space in my life. And that's where I'm at now. I've reorganized my business some, so there is some of having to set that stuff up, but I've mostly done that now since September. And I'm getting ready to go into a season where it's all about figuring out how to make connections and trust other people and not just be alone. And that's my focus for this coming year. So if someone asks me to come on their podcast, if someone asks me to do something that's about connection, guess what? I have to do it. Because that's what I said my goal was. So what's yours? I don't think I have anything else to say. I think that's about it. I just love you guys to bits. I am so glad that we get to live our dreams together every single day. That's not just a tagline or a slogan. I really am. And I would really like it if you would tell me where you're at. If this is hitting home with you, if you're shifting focus in 2023, and we only have a few weeks left. Are you getting prepared for that shift in focus? So I've known probably since about September. So I seem to have an inkling in September of what my next year is going to be like every year. I don't know why. It's just how it happens for me. So I've been preparing since about September, and I've joined some networking groups, and I've tried to make connections with people, and I've gone and done like self-discovery stuff, which is way too woo for me. And I'm really breaking out of what I consider to be like my normal Eliseness and trying to figure out how to do different things and not be alone and make connections. And so I'm preparing for 2023 because I know what 2023 is going to bring. And those of you who already know this, you may already know this or not, I'm going to be going and speaking on a stage at a huge craft event, which is very much out of my comfort zone and very much something that I don't even know. The last time I had to speak in front of people, I turned this color. You ready for this? That color right there. And it's not a solid color. I'm a very light-skinned person, okay? So it is not solid red. It is like the worst splotchy redness everywhere that you've ever seen. And the word becomes every other word. So if you want to talk about stepping out of your comfort zone and doing something that you are not comfortable with, that is it. But when I had the opportunity, I applied and I made it happen. And so for 2023, I don't know what it is that you need to be doing. I don't know what thing it is that you've been feeling like you should be working on. But I want to encourage you to step out of your comfort zone. And if you need someone to come alongside you so that you can have confidence in them, since you don't in yourself, I volunteer to be that person. But you have to tell me what it is you're trying to do so that I can help support you. And if you don't want it to be me, that's fine. I don't care if it's me or not. But you need somebody who's going to at least slightly understand and be there. So maybe there's another bizzer that you've connected with. Maybe you're in another business group and there's someone there that you've connected with. Tell them that you need help. Tell them that you need someone to help hold you accountable. Tell them that you need someone to tell you that you can do it when you think you can't. Just recently joined an accountability group. There's just 3 of us. And I cannot tell you how important it is to have someone to do that for you. I have strategy sessions. If you want to have me come alongside you and help you build your business step by step, you can ask in the group. Has anyone had a strategy session with Elise? Is it helpful? Do you keep doing it once you start? There are people in the group who I work with every single month. You could be one of them, but you don't have to be. My goal for you, my desire for you is just to have someone there when you lose confidence in yourself, when you can't trust yourself, when you are not sure, when you don't have the experience. You need to have someone else to go to. You need to have someone else to trust. And this may be multiple someones depending upon what you're doing. Maybe you need someone to help with, I don't know, whatever different things you're doing. And you need some kind of an expert in one thing or some kind of an expert in another thing. So, yeah, I guess that's all now. I think I've said that like 4 times today. And I think I've definitely done enough walking, so I need to go do my workout. So I just love you guys to bits. I hope you have an excellent Friday and an excellent weekend. My mom is coming tomorrow. Whew. House is still a disaster. There is a co-working session today from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So come join me on TikTok. I'm working on, especially now with me getting a new computer, this is going to be a little bit, I'm not sure when this will happen. I'm working on making it so you can join me on the co-working session on multiple places. So I may go as low tech as having my tablet be TikTok, my laptop be Instagram, and my desktop be Facebook. I don't know, something like that, and not have it synced in any way. Or I might figure out how to sync it. The problem is they're not all the same orientation, right? So some of them are horizontal, some of them are vertical, and that makes it difficult. So having separate cameras may actually be the easiest way to do it. But I am working on that. So for those of you who maybe don't want to join on TikTok for some reason, you have the potential to maybe join in another place. But for now, the co-working is on TikTok. And the way it works is I'm live. You can see me just like now. And you just type in the chat. And what I do is we do 25 minutes of working time. I have a little timer, an hourglass. And then we do 5 minutes of chatting. And so basically when you come in, you're going to see I have a little sign that says, what are you working on? Tell me what your business is. You can put a link if you want. Tell me what your goal is for today for this 2-hour session. Tell me what you want to chat about. And what you want to chat about can be a question about your business. It can be, I don't know, it's cold outside. Whatever. We're not going to talk about politics. We're not going to talk about religion. We're not going to talk about anything hot topic like that. But pretty much anything you'd like to chat about, we will chat about. I also have little quote cards that during our 5-minute break I will draw from. And sometimes that gives me things to talk about. So, yeah. Join me for co-working. Love to have you there. 2 hours. It sometimes ends a little early or a little late, just depending on... You would think I have timers that we'd be able to stay on time, but first of all, one of the timers is not actually accurate. It's like 27 minutes instead of 25. And second of all, somehow I end up getting in a thing. You know how it is. And then you keep talking until you go past the 5 minutes, and that messes things up. So we're pretty much always there from 10 to 11:30. We might be there till 12, we might be there till 12:15, somewhere in that ballpark. But join us Central Standard Time, 10 to 11:30 or 12. And it's on TikTok. And there is an event in the group, so go to the events and you can just click straight to my account and you should see me there. Have a great day, guys. Have a great weekend, and I will hopefully see you on Monday. Bye.